Hello and good morning, Discovery Church family and friends. Today we have Proverbs 28. The wicked man flees, though no one pursues, but the righteous are as bold as a lion. When a country is rebellious, it has many rulers, but a man of understanding and knowledge maintains order. A ruler who oppresses the poor is like a driving rain that leaves no crops. Those who forsake the law praise the wicked, but those who keep the law resist them. Evil men do not understand justice, but those who seek the Lord understand it fully. Better a poor man whose walk is blameless than a rich man whose ways are perverse. He who keeps the law is a discerning son, but a companion of gluttons disgraces his father. He who increases his wealth by exorbitant interest amasses it for another who will be kind to the poor. If anyone turns a deaf ear to the law, even his prayers are detestable. He who leads the upright along an evil path will fall into his own trap, but the blameless will receive a good inheritance. A rich man may be wise in his own eyes, but a poor man who has discernment sees through him. When the righteous triumph, there is great elation, but when the wicked rise to power, men go into hiding. He who conceals his sins does not prosper, but whoever confesses and renounces them finds mercy. Blessed is the man who always fears the Lord, but he who hardens his heart falls into trouble. Like a roaring lion or a charging bear is a wicked man ruling over a helpless people. A tyrannical ruler lacks judgment, but he who hates ill-gotten gain will enjoy a long life. A man tormented by the guilt of murder will be a fugitive till death. Let no one support him. He whose walk is blameless is kept safe, but he whose ways are perverse will suddenly fall. He who works his land will have abundant food, but the one who chases fantasies will have his fill of poverty. A faithful man will be richly blessed, but one eager to get rich will not go unpunished. To show partiality is not good, yet a man will do wrong for a piece of bread. A stingy man is eager to get rich and is unaware that poverty awaits him. He who rebukes a man will in the end gain more favor than he who has a flattering tongue. He who robs his father or mother and says, "It is not wrong," he is partner to him who destroys. A greedy man stirs up dissension, but he who trusts in the Lord will prosper. He who trusts in himself is a fool, but he who walks in wisdom is kept safe. He who gives to the poor will lack nothing, but he who closes his eyes to them receives many curses. When the wicked rise to power, people go into hiding, but when the wicked perish, the righteous thrive. Let's take a quick look at verse 4 for just a moment. Those who forsake the law praise the wicked, but those who keep the law resist them. Notice that Solomon is condemning, if you will, people who do not live by the law. Now you may wonder, what law is he referring to? Well, possibly two, maybe three different kinds of laws. One certainly would be the law of God. Those who forsake the law of God, they praise the wicked. They support and encourage the ways of the wicked. And Solomon could also be referring to the law of Moses, which, by the way, was given by God himself, so you could kind of lump the two of them together. But you could also maybe superimpose this upon the law of the land, and particularly at this time when we still are living with the restrictions from this COVID-19 virus, it's important that Christians maintain their code of conduct in a Christian manner. For example, just in recent days, since some governors have announced that they're going to loosen the restrictions on not necessarily social distancing, but how many people can be in one place, and opening up certain restaurants and other venues and such, I've already seen people just throwing caution to the wind and acting like nothing has ever changed or nothing is any different. And I'm trying to draw the connection here between what's happening with our current behavior and what Solomon is writing. So listen to this verse again. Those who forsake the law praise the wicked, but those who keep the law resist them. We are to be keepers of the law. We are to live by the law. Certainly live by the law of God and or the law of Moses. And we're to live by the law of the land. unless it directly conflicts with the law of God. We've been over this before, but it's always good to be reminded that as Christians, we serve a higher power. We serve God, first and foremost. But laws that are enacted by the governors, the government, so on and so forth, unless they conflict with the law of God, we really should do our part to live by them and maintain our witness, resisting those who do not keep the law. Be blessed. Have a good day. See you tomorrow.